So Indra is the godfather of hand signs. That boy is good. So at the beginning of this episode of Naruto Shippuden, we see that Indra and Ashura are basically reading textbooks, and basically Indra is, being that prodigy child, reading all this. He's got a stack of books that he's already read, and then, halfway through with another stack of non-read. And we see that Ashura has basically got maybe like 2 or 3 down, and they're all like just disorganized, and he's going to sleep in the middle of like reading these books. So it's already set the tone and basis of how this is going to be. Now we see that they're around 10 years old, that Hagoromo says, and he's like, look, I was a bad father because I didn't see the darkness, lurking and tempting, my son. Of course, he's talking about Black Zetsu, and it's crazy to see that Black Zetsu's a kid. So basically he ages with Indra and Ashura, which is kind of creepy, but at the same time, I understand it. So Black Zetsu's role in all this is being Palpatine from fucking Star Wars, and literally just tempting him to the dark side. That's literally his role, is just sitting there and tempting him to be evil. We see that when Black Zetsu comes on the scene, he basically talks about how there's power, just a lot of things that he can control, he hasn't seen, he hasn't learned about, that he could show him. And Indra at the beginning is like, what the fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want nothing to do with you. So we see that over the years, he comes and visits him, every now and then. It's not every day, it's probably not like once every month or nothing, but he just shows up every now and then just to tempt him, because he's watching him, because he even told him he's watching him. And this scene where he comes and he's like, you are Hagoromo's son. You are the gifted of the two. Do you not know the power that you have? I can unlock that power for you, but you have to lose a loved one. And immediately Indra is like, oh shit, Ashura. So Black Zetsu disappears, and Indra is chasing after. Now at this time that Indra is chasing after, we see that Ashura has went to hang out with some of his friends, and they're like, let's track this wild boar down, in the woods, and if anything happens, Ashura, you can use your ninjutsu and get us out of this shit, or you can kill the boar, whatever. And Ashura's kind of like, I'm not so good at this right now, so I'm pretty sure I'm probably putting everybody in danger here. They find the boar, and the boar is possessed. You can basically tell that it's been possessed with more power. Like even Ashura is, not that stupid to say, hey, this is not an ordinary boar. What the fuck's going on? And it's sad to see that I think their dog Shino, I think it's what his name was, jumps in front of Ashura to protect him, and yeah, like he's served well, let's just put it that way. Indra jumps on the scene and he's like, oh hell no, Chidori, and basically one-shots the boar. And in this time, you don't see his face, you don't see anything, and Ashura walks up and he's like, Shino, I'm pretty sure that's the dog's name, I think, is like, look, he tried, he saved me. And Ashura is just, crying. Indra wipes his tears away and he's like, give him a proper burial. And then Ashura looks up and he's like, Nisa, your eyes. Indra has unlocked the Sharingan. Now, after that, over the years, we see Indra kind of gets a little cocky with things. He's changed up his hairstyle to what we know now and seen before. He's basically got, all the little eye makeup on the side, and really just becoming a douche. Like he's just like in training, beating the shit out of everybody and not, holding back whatsoever. Like he's beating the shit out of Ashura, he's beating the shit out of every other fucking student that's there. And it gets to a point where, Ashura's kind of like, go out to get a drink, and he overhears some of the other students that are talking, and they're like, look, you know, Indra is awesome. You know, if he leads, you know, ninjutsu and everything, like he's gonna be the shit, obviously. Like, he's gifted, but he doesn't take it easy on anybody, and he looks like he absolutely fucking hates us when he looks at us with those eyes. So Ashura goes up and he's like, hey man, you know, can you just take it easy on everybody else? You know, just try to. Ashura's like, you really need to, because they're, you know, not getting to where they actually like you. Like, they're thinking about wanting to leave if you know, become the leader. And he's like, yeah, you know, I'll think about it. So he gets tempted again when he's going to train by himself, and Black Zetsu basically tells him that, like, hey, you're special, you don't deserve to be around them, they need to be beneath you. Basically all kinds of shit about power and how he has the sole ruler of power and all this shit. And right off the bat, that's just shit. It's shit. So we see that whenever Indra comes back, he has a shitty attitude. He's over whooping the fuck out of everybody, and you know, everybody's just like scared to even go against him in friendly competition. And he's like, he just calls everyone cowards. And it's just like, look, just get the fuck out of here. You're all cowards. And walks away, and Ashura was like, what are you doing, man? I thought you was gonna like think about this. And he's like, no. You know, in this world you have to have power. And I want all the power. He uses that Sharingan. I gotta go ahead and say right now that this episode would definitely be a 9 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, not a 10 out of 10, is just for some fact that, you know, if there was a little bit more like fighting going on, or we seen some, you know, more shit about Black Zetsu and what the fuck he was kind of doing, you know, whenever he wasn't around Indra and everything, then I probably would have gave this 10. I wish it was a little bit longer, not gonna lie. But next week's episode preview that we see at the end, we see that Indra and Ashura are older. I want to say they're around their 20s, maybe mid 20s. Hagoromo is basically, you know, an old man now, and he's basically going to choose the successor of the clan, the village, all in ninjutsu. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, you already know what to do. You need to smack that like button, and also subscribe to the channel, be the first to know when I upload more videos. We are currently going on a $25 giveaway once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to be entered, be a subscriber, like the video, share the video, and comment down below and tell me, out of Amazon, Google, iTunes, PlayStation, Xbox gift card, what would you want to win if you were chosen to win? That's all I have for this one, guys. I'm icjosh, and I am out. Peace. One dragon stone, because 2 dragon stones was for 3 days, and then the last day is 3 dragon stones. So this is basically 25 dragon stones. Yeah, I just have to get the fuck off the boat. That's all I had to do. So E3's been, you know,